Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken, Sluggers, and Muhammad Ali comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together in the group.
Lasath, the Divine, and the Sensible.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with, my bank account or my car or something like that.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger, and Trenchcoat Enthusiast.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
There's only one Filbert. They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
And Dragonbait as the Creeper Keeper.
Silas, get back in your room!
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday. Available on Apple or wherever you find your podcasts.
Ah, so nice of you to stop by. Come in, come in. I'm Silas Lancaster, and this is my library. Within these tomes you will find tales of monsters, both figurative and literal. Tales to make the strongest of us blanch in fear. Such stories are dangerous, and consumption must be strictly rationed. As such, I shall share but one story from my library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas. Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.
Campaign 2 of Halfway to Heroes. Darker, grittier, and much more dignified than Campaign 1.
We see the Forever Storm, a 50-mile-wide storm centered on the Severed Key. Though dangerous, it is vital to the survival of nearly every being in this slice of pizzazz. This source of energy is...
I forgot the name for it.
I forgot the name.
Pizzazz or pizzazz?
Pizzazz.
It sounded like he said pizzazz.
It's supposed to be Beezazz or whatever.
You know what? I knew that was going to happen.
I forgot all about it, dude.
Okay, maybe not. But either way, join us every other Tuesday wherever you get your podcast as we start a brand new story featuring 4 monsters that have to put aside their differences if they're to stop the armies of men once and for all.
Do you like Dungeons & Dragons lore? Do you like drunk history? Well then, Lore and Pour is the show for you, where we combine the two. I'm Adam DeWeese, and I'm the host, and I bring on a cast of rotating guests, and we hang out before the show, have a few drinks, and then they are given their topic 30 minutes prior to pressing the record button, where they study up on the topic, and then we hit record, and whatever they say goes. They are treated as if they are the leading experts in the field, and I ask the questions that you never thought you needed to ask, such as, how do mind flayers go to the bathroom?
Yeah, they just go one time, and it's pee and poop, and it's green.
What's the most dangerous creature in the astral plane?
It just pinch it, you know?
Yeah.
Just...
And that whale's like,
They
what?
got pinchers?
Oh,
You don't even
they
know
have
about
pinchers?
Find the answers to all these questions and much, much more, whether they're accurate or not, on Lore and Pour. You can find Lore and Pour on the Majestic Goose Network and wherever you download your podcast every other Monday right now.
Space. The final frontier.
Mayday alert. We are under attack.
Oh, blarney. I kinda gotta watch the tube for 10 seconds.
Rerouting auxiliary power to abjuration shields.
Someone get on those cannons. We've got company.
Are you looking for a Dungeons & Dragons sci-fi fantasy space adventure? Then what you are looking for is Eclipse. Join our crew every other week as we struggle to keep the galaxy safe. With Dr. Shepard, the Illithid cleric.
Space pirates. That was wild.
Ava Elkin, the human monk.
If we play our cards right, we might not be totally screwed.
Lita Nove, the ASMR bard.
We should be arriving in Amaron in about 2 hours.
Info O. Scott, the Warforged artificer.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire the sonic cannon here.
Kanan Vargas, the tiefling sorcerer.
Does anybody else think this is like a super aggressive move?
And I'm Jeremy Fair. I will be your dungeon master. Eclipse can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, or anywhere you like to get your podcasts.
So you've decided to make a new home for yourself in the retirement community of Pennycross. We're very excited to have you join us. Here in Pennycross, you can enjoy some independence in your golden years, spending time with like-minded seniors without worrying about those darn kids on your lawn. We have a wide range of rental properties available and a variety of amenities staffed by locals who are middle-aged. No need to worry about crying babies or teenagers with attitudes serving you at the pub. In addition, there are dozens of clubs, guilds, and activities to keep you feeling young at heart. Join our lawn bowling league, the Puzzle Club, or our renowned knitting guild. Established by Agnatha Harper nearly 200 years ago, our guild has attracted a wide range of members. We're delighted that you're making Pennycross your final home. Please ignore the ominous smoke coming from the mountain. It only started a few days ago, and I'm sure it will dissipate shortly. Welcome home, weary traveler.
Crits and Knits is a 5e actual play podcast and Twitch series with the live streams and the podcast drops alternating every other Wednesday, starting Wednesday, February 2nd on the Majestic Goose Network or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Gerundu.
And we are the hosts of Majestic Goose's newest podcast, Dice Talk. Dice Talk is a Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop podcast that dives into the deep topics of tabletop role-playing games.
Join us as we speak with passionate content creators, podcasters, authors, and more as we discuss all manner of tabletop and geek-related content.
Dice Talk is a bi-weekly show, so we're hitting your podcatcher with brand new episodes every other week, filling your ears with exclusive interviews and conversations that you can't find anywhere else.
Every episode is a new opportunity to hear from different creators in the tabletop community and just talk about Dungeons & Dragons and any other tabletop games that have made us who we are.
Dice Talk, now on the Majestic Goose Podcast Network. Make sure you check us out and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
A Majestic Goose Podcast.
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt! No! Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken, Sluggers and Muhammad Ali comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together in the group.
Lasath, the Divine, and the Sensible.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with, my bank account or my car or something like that.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger, and Trenchcoat Enthusiast.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
There's only one Filbert. They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
And Dragonbait as the Creeper Keeper.
Silas, get back in your room!
Roll.
Hello, everybody. Wrong overlay there for a second. Looks like all the levels are good, except for maybe this. Is that ocean really loud? It sounds pretty loud to me. But the levels don't look super loud. Welcome to Solo Rolling, where I play Dungeons & Dragons by myself and try not to die. Sounds okay? Sweet. Hello, Randall. Hope you're having a good Thursday. I almost forgot what day of the week it was, and then I had to remember that this show is always on Thursdays. Let's see, before we get into the adventure, what can we talk about? We could talk about Roll20, which is one of the best, if not the best, virtual tabletop out there. And you can also use it for free, which is awesome. Also, GooseCon. Always have to start and end talking about GooseCon, since we are now almost officially 2 months away. We are 2 months and 2 days away, 2 months and a day away. It's coming up very quickly, and that is very nerve-wracking for all of us at the Majestic Goose Network, throwing on our first ever convention, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. Would love to see you there. You can head over to GooseCon2022.com or go to tabletop.events and search for GooseCon and get a badge for just $45 for the entire weekend, which is pretty amazing. Speaking of conventions, I think myself and my brother Dustin are going to be trying to make it down to Gen Con Saturday, just the Saturday. So if you're going to be in Gen Con, come hang out, come say hey. That'd be a lot of fun. I think that's really all we got to talk about. I think with all of that, it was a pretty action-packed episode. I'm trying to get my camera to stay. It does not want to, does it? It won't do it. Stop right there. No, you won't. Damn it. That's all right. Last episode, pretty action-packed. We are playing Caught in a Wizard's Web by 5e Solo Gamebook, a.k.a. Paul Bimler. Brittany, don't make fun of me not being able to get my camera to stay. I don't know why it won't right now. Yeah, so this adventure is... I believe it says it's going to run about 6 to 10 hours, generally speaking, and we've put in about 4 hours now, almost, or about, somewhere around there. So if you missed any of that, don't worry, we will do an amazing recap right here, and by we I mean me. So here is the beautiful map we've got, and we started off in a town, main town. I think it was like Neverwinter. That's not important so much as we were transported to this wizarding prison pocket dimension where we now have to escape. The wizard was an asshole and sent us here to presumably die, but that's not happening so far. We were pretty much presented with a choice right away at the first episode of which path we wanted to take, left, middle, or right. We went down the Woods of Woe. We knew we had to get to the Black Citadel up there at the very top of the map, which is where we are currently heading towards. First session was mostly walking through the Woods of the Woe. We got pretty lucky with random encounters. We didn't really encounter too much trouble except the big tree that tried to kill us. Us, by the way, being my character, it is a Warforged druid named Toad, but we kicked that tree's ass pretty handily. We went over to the Night Spire town, and we chartered a boat. We ended up going with not the worst boat, not the best boat. It was kind of the middle-of-the-road boat that we ended up taking. And it was pretty good that we did. We got attacked by 3 tentacles. I think it was 3 tentacles. Or no. There's 3 giant... It says G. It says G on the battle map, and I'm trying to remember if the G... What was it? What did we fight? They almost killed us. They almost killed me until I summoned 8 snakes, and the 8 snakes really, really wrecked them, and I still got the 8 snakes for a while. So we're going to hang out with those 8 snakes for as long as we can. I think that about recaps it. So I'm hoping that we cross this the Perilous Strait pretty soon. And then I'm guessing we're going to be picking the Withered Wasteland, the Caves of Chaos, or the Eternal Winter. Just like we did in the first part, where we will then make our path up to the Black Citadel. And when we get to that part, I am going to need help picking, because they all 3 look pretty terrible for Toad. I remember to bring some magic items this time. I was supposed to bring magic items into the very first episode, and I forgot. And then I said I'd pick them before the second episode, and then I forgot again. But I did not forget this time. I do have a level of exhaustion because I did bad at climbing overboard. After I fell overboard, I had to climb back up onto the boat, and I did a bad job. So I've got a point of exhaustion, but that's okay. We do also think that the crew of this ship is just one crazy old man who refers to everybody else as the crew, but is really just himself. That's kind of our working fan theory at the moment. Mostly because I've only got one kind of sailor slash pirate slash old cranky man voice. Woo! That was a lot of talking. I think we're ready. I've got the point where we are. We are right here where we just failed our checks. And we took our... Yes. And then it's going to 114. So this is right after we have been torn up by... falling overboard. Hey, Interest. A, happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a good day. B, do you remember what we were fighting up there where it's got the 3 G's? I cannot remember what I was fighting. I just remember they really, really tore me up. I don't remember if it was 3 tentacles or 3 octopi. I cannot remember, and I don't know why. That's okay. We killed it, whatever it was, by summoning a bunch of snakes. The clouds clear and a brilliant dawn sun casts light over the waters of the Perilous Strait, making it sparkle and shimmer as the boat nears the northern coast. We'll reach it in an hour, the captain says, navigating the boat over the seas that are now quite settled. From this far out, the coast looks beautiful in its own way, with flat desert on the western side, glittering ice tundra on the right. The captain expertly guides the boat in toward the coast, and you catch sight of a ramshackle jetty, which seems to be the only place of berth. If Kalia is with you, she has used the time to craft 2 vials of basic poison. Add this to your inventory. Not only do I not have Kalia with me, I have no clue who the fuck Kalia is. That was probably somebody that you found on the other paths. The boat bumps up onto the pier, and the crew secure the bow and the stern lines. Your craft is the only one here, and there are no buildings or people to be seen. Oh yeah, no one comes here. One of the crew, aka the salty captain. You'll be the first one in months to make the journey. He cinches the rope tightly. Hope it's worth it. The captain tells you that they will stay moored there for the rest of the day in order to make repairs before making the journey back to the Night Spire. Leaving the boat, you walk with the captain to the top of a low rise that overlooks the landscape to the north. You turn towards the northwest and survey the dry expanse that fills the western part of this empty land, and in the middle, running right up the center, is a deep gully filled with caves leading directly north. Oh, you gotta avoid that gully at all costs. One death, or only death, lurks there. Not one death, that would make no sense. Unnameable creatures, fiends, the like. The safest routes are either the desert or the frozen wastes. Nodding at his words, you turn to the northeast now and gaze toward the towering icy mountains that sit silently in the distance, wondering which part of this inhospitable landscape you should journey through to the Black Citadel. All right. Oh, okay. We don't even we don't even get to pick the Caves of Chaos. I wonder what the Caves of Chaos are then. I mean, he pretty much just straight told us, like, hey, don't go in there. Let me move this one. So we can only pick either the Withered Wasteland or the Eternal Winter. Does anybody have a preference? If I, Adam, Kalela is the less treacherous sidekick. Ah, gotcha. I didn't find any sidekicks, did I? I found one early on, and then he backstabbed me and threw me to a big tree, so... If it was literally me, but in Toad's boots, I would probably go the desert. Oh, I had a chance to have kept that sidekick. Ah, darn it. I liked him too. Yeah, I liked him. I was pretty sad when he turned on me. Okay, there's a gnat. Oh, I'm gonna get you. There's a gnat I'm gonna get sometime tonight. I would probably choose desert, but if I'm a Warforged that doesn't have any better equipped for heat or cold, I don't know. I'm a Warforged. I don't know if Warforged experience extreme heat or cold. So I don't even know if that's something I really need to be worried about. Maybe rust in the snow. Yeah, I don't... I'm kind of thinking desert, but unless somebody else has a... Oh, shit, I almost got the gnat. Unless chat has an argument or wanting that the snowy, because that sounds okay too. Okay, so they're called Withered Wasteland or Eternal Winter. Let's go ahead and just go with Withered Wasteland and hope for the best. Maybe we can run into like a sandworm, like a Trimmers or something. That could be fun. Okay, so I am probably going to need... Okay, so this is on page 165. I'm going to keep that page up. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to keep this one up right here so that we can, you know what, let's zoom in a little bit too. My mouse has been acting, no. I was just saying my mouse has been acting up. Okay. There we go. Well, I can see right now we've got a couple of paths we're going to be choosing from, but let's see what this says. The captain directs a crew member to fill your water skin. You're going to need it. It's a long, dry journey, and since you've chosen the desert, you'll need to keep a few things in mind. Watch out for mirages, and make sure you're drinking water regularly. I don't think I can drink water, to be honest. It gets incredibly hot out there. Stay close to the mountains, or head out into the desert. Each has its own dangers, but one might help you stay unnoticed, depending on which path you is being watched. You thank the captain and shoulder your pack, eyeing the way ahead. A rough trail leads out across the barren, dry landscape. In the near distance, high dunes rise up like the waves you have been battling for the last 2 days. But where water promised death on the open sea, now it is the lack of that water that threatens your demise. Bidding the captain and the crew farewell, you turn and begin the long, over-the-land trudge towards the Black Citadel. I feel like we're making pretty good time here. Let's get the ocean noise away, though, and find a desert. See this one? This one might be good. Okay. Consult the interactive map above. You begin at the bottom of this map, heading north. S1 will be your first location you encounter, after which you will choose either a left or a right route. The numbered circle represents locations that you must encounter if your path passes by them. Choose your route through the wasteland, encountering these locations in order, or they appear on the path. You may also backtrack. If you do so, ignore the hazard circles the second time around. Whenever you cross a green star, roll in the encounter hazard table below. In some places, you have the option given in the text to continue past the location without investigating it. This could prove costly later on, as some of these locations have items, boons, and clues that can prove useful. Perhaps even vital later in the adventure. To encounter one of the locations, click on the hyperlink number. Okay. Well, first we have to roll on the encounter table. Because there... Oh, no we don't. There's S1. Okay. Yeah, oh man, my mouse is... There we go. Travelers in the distance. You walk for what seems like hours as the sun climbs into the sky, baking everything in sight. A few blasted trees dot the landscape, but otherwise this forsaken landscape thoroughly lives up to its name. Then your eye catches something out of place. It looks like a group of people are ahead, at the foot of a great sand dune. You're still near the barren mountains that form the eastern border of this desert, and this group has stopped at a point where the mountains start to slowly bend further toward the east, the range running in a line towards the northeast. Who are these strange travelers? Will you approach this group or give them a wide berth? I feel... Ooh. I kind of want to approach them. Let me think. I mean, this is really a 50-50 chance, right? If they're good or bad. Let's try to approach them. I feel like if I can see them, they can see me. Just like a mirror, you know? That's how it works. So that means that they're gonna, you know, either see me try to avoid them or see me go up to them. I'm just gonna go up to them. Go to entry 18. You approach a group of travelers. There are about 5 of them, and as you near them, that you notice that they seem to be involved in some sort of heated argument. Soon you're within earshot and start to pick up on the conversation. No, we had to stay by the mountains, one man says, his head covered with a cloth of some sort. Cleric, perhaps? If our progress is being watched, at least we have something to hide behind. I say the desert, the warrior argues. It is big enough to hide our progress, and the dunes are many. It is what they will least expect. A female elf chimes in. Yeah, and who do you mean by they? Who do you mean by they? Vayne, of course, the warrior shouts back, and the cleric now turns and addresses you. Greetings, friend. I suspect you are in a similar predicament to us. Hey, I recognize you. You were at the lecture in Waterdeep. We're just trying to decide whether the mountains or the desert are the better route. So there are more people here. I was wondering what happened to everybody else that got transported. As you engage these 3 in conversation, you realize that you recognize them. They were amongst the people in the lecture hall when Rune exiled you all to Gauntlet. You get talking, and the subject of the other exiles come up. The female elf tells you their story. Well, we all entered in this world at the same point on an island in the middle of the strait, and a mad old mage was there who told us the nature of this world and what we must do to escape it. So we constructed a raft, somehow made it to the northern part of this realm. You are the first exile we've seen here. We don't know what happened to the others. Perished in limbo, perhaps, the fighter says. Or sent to another plane by mistake, the cleric adds. That Rune, he's a pretty amateur mage at best, meddling with magic he doesn't understand. Well, he's done one thing right, the Half-Elf says. And what's that? Getting all those mages together in one room, sending them all here in one fell swoop. Talk about getting rid of all of your competition. Hadn't thought of it that way. So, which way are you going, friend? Staying by the mountains or heading into the desert? How will you reply? I'm trying to decide, but perhaps one of you would travel with me if you can't reach an agreement. Take a sidekick. I'm still trying to decide, but I would prefer to travel alone. Good luck on your travels. No, we're definitely going for a sidekick here. 374. Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, we need a sidekick if we're gonna make it out of here alive. All three of these adventurers seem eager to accompany you. They all want to bail on each other? That's sad. You gather that they are arguing because they are sick of each other's company. You are a little apprehensive. Why don't we all travel together? Like, all four of us could definitely kick Vane's ass. Vane is known to have agents scattered throughout Gauntlet. One of these characters could be such an agent. That is also a good idea, or a good guess. So we could get a female elven archer, Baggerst the human cleric, or Shankworth the human fighter. You know what? Me being a druid, I actually have quite a bit of healing, so I don't actually think I need a cleric. Usually, anytime I get this kind of option, I always go with the cleric. But because I've got so many heals, I'm kind of thinking, you know what? A fighter or an archer would both be pretty good. I'm kind of leaning fighter because I do think the archer would probably do a little bit more damage, but I'm sure the archer or the fighter is a bit tankier. Yeah, this is a really, really, really tough choice, but let's go with Shankworth. All right, all of these are in the sidekick section. Let me just find the sidekick section. Which tab do we want to pull up? Let's pull up this tab. Sidekicks. These all look like monsters. NPC. Sidekicks. What's his name? It starts with an S, right? Oh my goodness, this mouse is gonna be the death of me. There he is, Shankworth. Let's check out her stat block real quick. Ooh, she's only got 16 health. Oh, that's not even the right person. Say goodnight. I don't know. I can't talk about Fortnite right now. I'm streaming. I love you. Yeah, let's go with Shankworth. Even though he also doesn't have a lot of health. Dang, he's only level 2. Alright, let's keep this pulled up though. Oh, he's got a noble sacrifice? I like that. Okay, we got Shankworth. And we get to go back. Okay, that means it is time to roll. On the D6 hazard table. Oh, so this is a little bit different than the D20 tables we've been using. Oh. Heat stroke. Uh-oh. Zoom in a little bit. Whoops. Oops. Oh, shit-talkie. There we go. The sun beats down mercilessly, and each step is an effort. Sweat streams down your face as you labor to place one foot before the other. Even thinking is hard in this heat. Make a DC 15 con saving throw to avoid the effects of heat stroke. That's pretty high. Okay. My constitution is a +3. Oh no, even with the +2, that was a 12. Okay. Well then, let's just real quick pull something up. Because we are now exhausted level 2. Our speed is halved and we have disadvantage on ability checks. That's going to make shit real hard. But, I mean, we're cruising. Oh, we did not pick the, were we going to do the desert or the mountains? Part of me is kind of thinking mountains. Then again, desert's probably where like we'd get to fight like sandworms and stuff, which would be pretty fun. Let's do that. Let's go further out into the desert. The Boneyard. You are traveling north by the path closer to the mountains. Wait. That's not closest to the mountains. You're traveling north by the path close to the mountains. As you trudge through the bleak landscape, you suddenly notice that you have wandered into the midst of an area littered with bones. Human bones. The best kind of bones. Walking amongst these scattered skeletal remains, it becomes quickly clear why they're all individuals who perished trying to make the journeys walk, but why here? What is about this place that has caused all these poor souls to suddenly perish? Here and there you can see some of the skeletons are still carrying backpacks and satchels that appear to have been left untouched. Perhaps they contain useful items. Yeah. I know we've gotten that warning that if we don't investigate anything, we're going to be missing shit. So let's investigate. 230. Quickly you move between the desiccated remains. Remaining unusable. Make a DC 16 intelligence investigation check. I've got pretty good at that. However, you know, I am exhausted, so... Oh, no, it's not. It's a +0. What was I thinking? What did I need? I needed a 16. Oofa doofa. That was a 13 and a 9. Oh, or I could try to figure out... I want to do that. I want to figure out what happened to these people. Perception. Yes, please. 18. 12. I'm never going to succeed on a DC 16 check with disadvantage. That's just not going to happen. Okay. You search is largely fruitless. However, do you find a single potion of healing? That's not fruitless. That's good. That's really good. I've also got... Oh, I've got 3 potions of healing. Holy shit. You know what? No, I don't. Because I'm about to drink one right now. That was 11 hit points I just healed. I was down quite a bit. I'm going to drink one more. Because I'm still down quite a bit of health. It's only 7, but you know what? It's got me close. I'm at 46 HP out of 51. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to save my last potion. There we go. You look... Oh, you slowly approach this strange glowing archway. Wait, what archway? Oh, 331. I was like, wait, what's the... 331. Oh, I already did that. 220. Suddenly, you're alerted to a loud buzzing sound. Looking towards the edge of the boneyard, you see several swarms of nasty-looking insects have just alighted from a corpse of, or a couple of fresh corpses, and are headed in your direction. See how these poor devils met their end, eaten to death by bugs. Ooh. Alright, we just gotta kill some bugs. 4 of them. Okay. Insect swarm combat sheet. What map is this? Boneyard? I do not know why my nose is itching so dang hard. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that my snakes are gone. How's that look on the overlay? That looks okay. I'm right here. Let's find a bug. Here we go. Bug with boxing gloves. Wow, really? 4 of these? Alright, let's see how... This is going to be really fucking tough. Okay. If at the beginning of your turn you are at the northern edge of the map and no swarms are in your space or adjacent to you, you may consider that you have fled the encounter. Guess what I'm doing? I am running the fuck away. Because I'm looking at this stat block now. All of these things have 22 health. I have 46. So I have as much health as 2 of these. And there's 4 of them. And they can paralyze, I think I just read. No, I did not. They do 44 damage to hit. Oh yeah, me and my buddy are both going to be running out of here so fast. But I guess we need to first... Swarms will move into your space by the shortest route and attack. If you move across the, that has bones in it, treat this as difficult terrain. If you defeat the swarms, then go to 446. Rob, look at, like, there's 4 swarms. There's 4 of them. And you know what? I can probably zoom in a bit, can't I? Try to make it look a little bit easier. Okay. I guess we gotta like roll initiative. I don't understand how. You know what? Let's have this be my sidekick. Okay. Yeah, the 12 AC is not bad. I'm level 6. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. But I may be bailing. Oh, I rolled a 5 on my initiative too. I rolled a 5. Let me just real quick see if any of them are going to go after me. No. Okay, so they're all going to go first. What's their speed? 20? These are 5-foot cubes, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so they are swarming towards me. So the bones are difficult terrain. Okay. Rob, I'm a druid. I've got all my spell slots still. I've got a lot of spell slots. So let's look what we can do. Let's see if there's any kind of AoE. Ooh, if I could get those 3 in a row right there, that would be pretty amazing. I do have Entangle. Does that do just 1, or grasping weeds and wine sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square? For the duration, the plants in the ground are difficult terrain. A creature in the area, when you cast a spell, must make a strength saving throw or be restrained until the spell ends, and the spell lasts for a minute. Oh, okay. I mean, they're bugs. They've got -4 strength. You know what, Rob? That might be the way to go right there. Yeah, especially if my plan is to leave. Let's do that. We are gonna cast Entangle. We're gonna put it, center it right on this middle one, and we're gonna try to get all 3 of those, and then we'll try to kill the final swarm and leave. Wait, hold on a second. Nope, we can't do that, Rob. I was just thinking that doesn't really make sense that bucks could get entangled by vines. They can't. They're immune to restrain. Oh, I just got so excited. All right. I don't know if I want to use one of my big spells or not here. because I definitely do have. I've got Tidal Wave, which would be a lot of fun. See if this works. I've got Tidal Wave and Sleet Storm. Both of those could be cool, but they're also very, you know, I've only got 2 more 3rd level spell slots left. I don't think I want to waste them. I'm out of shapeshifts. Well, first things first, let's go ahead and I'm using my sidekick in my same initiative. So I will have him go up to this first group of bugs right here. Is going to kind of walk around, you know, not leaving the range so that they don't get hit. Infestation, infest the bugs with more bugs. You know what? Honestly, I don't think. Well, look at that. Let me first. Shankworth is gonna try to hit this bug real hard. It's actually more than one bug, but 16 to hit. Fantastic. 6 points of damage. Okay, so that one is down to. Let's get this notepad going. That one is, of course, down to 14 HP. That's all he can do. So we go over to... For real, should I do? Their constitution's +0. That was my sidekick. That's a little buddy that I just recruited. He's got a sword. I don't have a sword. I've got I do have a staff of healing, which is new. Oh, you know what else? I actually... Oh yeah, I'm a Warforged Druid. Actually, my armor class is not right. It should actually be 16 instead of 15. I don't know why it didn't go up when I put on a cloak of protection. Yeah, I'll just stand here and let him fuck him up. No, okay. All right. I have decided, at least until they start absolutely wrecking me, I am not going to use a 3rd level spell slot. I just don't want to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I will... I'm so sad about Entangle not working. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on him. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Jeez, this is going to take forever because I'm so indecisive. I'm just going to fucking throw a... First off, I am going to use all of my movement. I'm going to run... Oh, my speed's halved. I'm going to run over here to the bones. And at this top one... No. At the one that my buddy hit, I'm going to throw a Produce Flame at them. Or, like you said, Shalayi. No one really knows how to say that. No, the Produce Flame would be better. All right, I'm gonna produce flame, and I'm gonna throw it at. What's the range on that? It itself, but I could throw it. 30 feet. I can throw it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw it 30 feet at the one at the top. 21 to hit. 11 fire damage. Pretty underwhelming for a 2d8, but we will take it. So that one is cut in half down to 11 points of health. And I guess I guess that's all. That's all I got. Now these swarms are about to come for us. Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. I'm gonna have them go a little too... Well, this one can't make it to us yet, so that's good. 2 are gonna attack me, 1's gonna attack my buddy. Let's see the ones that are gonna be biting me. Oh! Sweet! I cut the damage down. The one that I did half health, that one now has half damage. So hopefully if any of them hit me, it's that one. Which I'm rolling for that one now, just full disclosure. Holy shit, a natural 20. Good thing that it has half damage because it's a half swarm. So I added a D4 to that. Damn. Okay, 6 points of damage. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. The other one surely won't get a nat 22. Oh, sweet. The other swarm's gonna miss me, probably because the other one's taking all the bites. And then the one to my sidekick is gonna bite my sidekick. And he is not half health yet. Also 4 points of damage. Is it half that? No. So it's supposed to be 4d4, and what I rolled was 2d4 for their damage. But I added one more to it because of the crit. How much health does my buddy have? 22, and he just took 6. 16. 16, I think that math all checks out. All right, well, he's going to do the same kind of thing. He's going to take a swing at his before he retreats up. We're trying to... Ooh. I want to just get away from him. Like, I don't... Like, we don't need to kill these bugs. If I know that I can run outside of the boneyard and get away from them, we don't need to kill them. We will save all of our resources for further down to the Black Citadel. When a creature of the night can see targets an ally within 5 feet of them with an attack, the knight can swap places. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. I am going to... The knight is just going to run. The knight is going to dash. So he is going to take an attack of opportunity, which will just hit him with his 16. Oh, shit. That almost killed him. That's why we're running. Okay. Now I do not doubt my choice whatsoever. Now the question is, do I disengage or dash? I kind of want to disengage after seeing my friend just take 13 points of damage. I can't transform. I can't transform anymore. What do we got? We gotta have something. We gotta have something. We don't. Okay. You know what? We're gonna risk it for the biscuit, because otherwise we can't just keep... I can't just keep disengaging, running a little bit, disengaging, running a little bit. I'm gonna need a dash to get away from them. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep up on me and keep trying to hit me. So I can't do that. So I'm going to indeed dash. We are dashing away. That means that they're gonna get 2 attack of opportunities on me. 19's gonna hit. 15 will not hit. My armor class is actually supposed to be 16 because I've got a cloak of protection on, but whether I'm wearing it or not wearing it, it doesn't change my armor class for some reason. So we just took 1 hit. And it's from the weakened swarm too, so... It still rolled really good damage. 6 points of damage. Okay. All right. I mean, it's looking a little rough out here, but we're gonna go to their turn. What's their speed? They've only got 20 speed. We're gonna be able to outrun them. I thought they had 30, but okay, this one can catch up to the knight, which is very bad because he's only got 3 health left. Oh shit. I might be healing. I might be using a healing oh no. What heal spells did I bring? Oh, I've got a staff of healing. Okay. All right, we'll worry about it if he goes down here. Maybe it's gonna miss him because he's got an 18 armor class. So this is the only one that can catch up to him. Everyone else, like, I guess they could dash. Oh, ooh, very lucky. Rolled a 3 to hit him. Okay, what was the escape? Let me read these escape rules again. If at the beginning of your turn you are at the northern edge of the map and no swarms are in your space or adjacent, you have fled. Okay. So it won't be this turn, it'll have to be next turn. So what I'm going to do, since I'm already at the top of the map, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a charge of my staff. And I'm going to cast Heal Wounds. I think that's what, Healing Ward. Okay. Oh no, I've got Cure Wounds or Mass Cure Wounds or Lesser Restoration. I don't have Healing Ward. Shit. Did I bring that? Probably not, since I thought I was going to be solo this whole time. Ooh, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Let's count some movement real quick. I'm worried about him getting hit. Oh no, we're fine. He's gonna disengage. That's what we'll do. He will disengage. And he's got 30 feet of movement. Boom. He's good. Yep. I am going to dash. And these bugs aren't going to be able to catch us. Okay. But I think, yeah, they're not going to be able to catch us. They're not to scale with the map. Oh yeah, by the way, they're not even supposed to be this big. What was I thinking? Or the map was supposed to be big, or one or the other. Either way, they won't be able to catch. Should be good to get that escape counter. And if you defeat them or no swarms in your space, go to 446. Let's see. Let's just move. Let's just fucking bail. I don't want to fight these things. You escaped the boneyard, a few bites on your skin, perhaps, but still in better state than those former adventurers who are now nothing but bones, forever littering this place. Quickly, you run away beyond the boneyard, pleased to see that the insects are not following you. You leave this forbidding boneyard. Go to the withered. Yep. Okay, let's see if we're going to get a hazard here. So we want to roll a 5 or a 6. We got a 2. Again, heat stroke. Oh, God. I'm going to have to do something. I mean, I'm going to die to exhaustion. I'm going to die to... I've got 3 points of exhaustion. I don't even know what that means. Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws now. Damn. I am getting very close to dying. Raiders. Trudging on across the arid waste, your mind wanders far and your perception of time becomes skewed. You can't tell if it's been mere hours or days since you set out across the desert. In the distance, though, through the shimmering heat, you can see the Black Citadel. Getting there. Still distant, but larger than when you were first here reaching the strange continent. Then something else appears on the haze. Figures on horseback quickly approaching you. You are too drained from your endless trek to try and hide, and besides, there is nowhere to hide. Before long, you work out that they are not mirages, and they are very real. Then they arrive where you are. Figures, 2 of them, mounted on black steeds, and clad head to toe in cloth that shields them from the relentless baking sun. Who are you? What brings you to this forsaken place? How are you going to answer? I am traveling this desert to reach the Black Citadel. There we'll find a way out of this place. I'm an agent of the master of this realm, Vane, and you would do well to get out of my way. To tell the truth, I am lost. I mean, I'm going to go with the first one. Oh, God. Who do I think these people are aligned with? I think I'm going to go with the first one. Because they would know I'm lying if I said the second one anyway. I'm going to go with the first one. I don't even have to roll a deception check then. You revealed to the 2 nomads the exact circumstances how you came to be here, the lecture in Waterdeep, the madness of the rune, and now your quest to the Black Citadel. The tallest of the 2 warriors dismounts, approaches you, and claps you friendly on the shoulder. Then you are an ally, for the enemy of my enemy is my friend. The warrior extends. I hate this mouse so much. A hand. I am Drax, and this is my sweet but deadly sister, Afini. The desert warriors share their water skins with you, a welcome relief from the many hours you have spent in the hostile dry wasteland. I take 1 inspiration point for your correct instinct. It wasn't really an instinct. It was literally just mostly luck. I forget where to mark. That you have. I'll put it in my notes. That inspiration is probably going to come in clutch. To ask if they know anything about the Black Citadel, go to 511. Let's do that. Oh, you're mad to even try. Some of our friends and some of our people have infiltrated the Citadel. Most of them never returned. Those who did reported that there were many illusions within, many horrors. There have been strange lights there lately coming up from the upper tower. There have? That's news to me. Yeah, I don't know what it means, but several times I saw strange lights coming from one of the top windows and shooting up into the sky. That is strange. Perhaps you know what this means. Make a 15 intelligence check. I mean, I'm... Intelligence. Oh, no, it's a +0. Nope, that's a 5. It's actually a 6. Oh, no, it is a 5. Otherwise, you could ask how they came to be. Let's do that. 315. Afini relates the story of how the people can be here. Oh, it was a long time ago. Our people were originally from the Anaraka and Faerun, a vast desert. Maybe you know it. Well then, perhaps you may have come across some of our people. They are known as Bedain. A long time ago, Marantha's Vane was searching for powerful Netherese magic in fallen cities there. His meddling in that ancient magic caused a huge rupture, and it killed those of our people who had foolishly served as his guides. And Afina breaks off here and covers her face with her hands, weeping. After the Bedain guides were killed, their tribe searched Vane out in the Anarok, seeking to exact revenge on him. They had no idea how powerful the mage he was, and he exiled them all here as one. They were our ancestors, and since then, we have carved out what little existence we can in this place. You express your sorrow at the sad tale, but these proud warriors want no pity. We have found a place for ourselves, such as it is, and one day the gods will exact justice on Vane. It is certain at night follows day. Well, in Torel at least. Ask Durax and Afini what they know of the Black Citadel. Go to 511. Already did that. To take your leave and go on 79. I really wish they would come help me. You thank them for the help. Take another sip and prepare to cover the last miles. Okay. 72. After another hour or so walking across the barren expanse, evening begins to fall. You are close to the rocky foothills near the Citadel now, and the impossibly huge structure looms ahead. Amongst the boulder-strewn landscape, you come across a sheltered cave which seems to be deserted, and in its place, recesses find a place where you can rest undisturbed. It is utterly silent except for a wind that blows across the plain, its song low and mournful across the crags and caves of these desolate foothills. Here, you may take a long rest. Woo! I didn't know if I was ever going to get a long rest. Holy shit. I gotta... Let's see here. Just trying to read... I'm trying to read what a long rest, how many exhaustion points it gets rid of. Finishing a long rest only reduces by 1. That's what I was worried about. Okay, so one thing I've got a question about is I do have lesser restoration. Let me look at that real quick. I think that might be able to cure it, right? Right? I think lesser restoration cures 1 point, doesn't it? You touch a creature and can either cure 1 disease or 1 condition. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed. Shit. So I'm still gonna have 1 point of that. Ah, shoot. What's up, Rookie Games? Welcome to your first chat. Okay, let's go ahead and long rest it up. So that's nice. We at least got all of our wild shapes back and everything. I didn't even read the rest of this paragraph. I quit when I got so excited. I've only got 1 point of exhaustion now, though, so that's going to be huge. You awake some hours later and see that it is daylight. You lie there for a little while in the calm, staring at this cave ceiling above, wondering if you will ever make it out of this forsaken place. Spoiler alert, probably not. Well, only one way to find out. After breakfasting on some rations, you stow your bedroll and exit the cave. There it is, the Black Citadel. Rising up before you like the hideous gnarled hand of some demon clawing its way out from below. There's nothing else for it. You must conquer the Citadel to return to your homeland. Proceed to entry 607. Damn, we made it there? Did we just make it there? The twisted shape of the Black Citadel now rears up fully before you. Spires projecting from it at many angles. 2 large spires from each side, the west and the east, jut out and then ascend quite high. Almost to the top of a main tower within the forbidding structure you hope is a way out of the realm of the Gotten and back to your homeworld of Torel. Once you do get out of here, you will track down the devious mage Rune and extract your revenge on him. If only. But first, you must deal with this forbidding structure and the horrors that you have been told lurk within. Approaching slowly and trying to stay out of the sight, you see that a twisting path leads up to a huge oval-shaped front door, bearing a carving of some kind of fiend. Glancing around, you creep closer to the path. Suddenly, a voice booms around you, the same disembodied, hateful voice that has been addressing you throughout this quest. You may abandon all pretense of stealth, young acolyte. Everything you have done since coming here has been watched, and your arrival here is known, but you are far from commended for making it this far. Well done. May your death within the walls of my citadel be a glorious one. Very few make it to the door of this final challenge, so that will be some consolation for you. Even though you will not escape still, you are among an elite few who have made it this far, and now proceed forth to your demise. A wry smile on your lips, you do as the voice says and abandons any attempt at stealth. You guess that all these messages are triggered by your arrival at certain points. Yeah, and the voice just repeats the same things over and over mindlessly. It is the voice of Vayne, but it is not with him that your main quarrel lies. No, it's with his disciple, Rune, who you will hunt down as soon as you get out of here. Taking to the path, you walk up to the fiend door and look all around, all over for any means of opening it, but no need. There's a louder sounding click, and the door slowly pivots outward, leaving an opening large and deep enough for you to enter. Taking a deep breath, you slip through the opening and into the Black Citadel. Bum, bum, bum. Let's find some matching music. We got to get rid of desert music. Castle? Let's see. What kind of creepy castles they got? Barovian Castle. This might be good. Yeah, this might be good. 622. Let's get it. Oh, I gotta remember my dude healed up too. Strangle Stab or whatever his name is. You are inside the door of the Black Citadel, and slowly your eyes begin to adjust to the light. It is utterly silent in here, and you cast your eyes around a dusty foyer, quite a large chamber. The floor is patterned with ornate marble tiles, and on the far wall you see some strange-looking runes carved in the masonry. An arcane trap, perhaps. Directly in front of you, in the center of this foyer, is a spiral staircase ascending to the ceiling and disappearing, and no doubt this is how you access the upper floors of the Citadel. But you cannot linger by the door forever. You take one step forward and then another, and slowly walk towards the center of the spacious chamber. You have only gone a few steps when your senses are suddenly flooded with a vivid hallucination. In your mind's eye, as if you were viewing players on a stage, you see a succession of visions. Mages, most of them young, all standing exactly where you are now. One by one, they are struck down, the first by a fireball, streaking forth from the far wall. Another pierced through by spikes which come shooting up from the floor. Yet another choking to death on some sort of invisible vapor. Wizard after wizard meeting some kind of horrible demise. Then the hallucination suddenly stops, and you are back in the chamber, just you. And Strangle Stab. And your own fate suddenly becomes clear. On all sides, the floors drop away, crumbling like dry earth, leaving only a tiny pinnacle for you to stand on, barely enough to accompany your feet. On every side of this precarious summit, an impossibly deep chasm yawns, a black, bottomless void swirling with sinister mist. And then, to your utter horror, a tempest begins to rage all around you. You crouch, clinging desperately to the needle-thin steeple of earth that you were bouncing on, and the wind whirls around you, threatening to blow you into the void. And your mind races with fear. Make an investigation check. Okay. We know how well my checks have been going tonight. Yep, that's not going to do it. Oh, I said or an intelligence saving throw. It doesn't matter. What I would have done if this would have been a decent roll is I would have then taken it and not had disadvantage, because my cloak gives me advantage on saving throws, so it would have canceled out my exhaustion. But it doesn't matter since I rolled a 6 anyway. 669. Giggity. The wind tips you off balance and you are in danger of being thrown in the void. Make a DC 15 or 16 strength or dex saving throw. Now this is where my cloak will come in handy, so I won't have disadvantage. I will level out with my cloak, since it's a saving throw, am I going to do strength or dex? I think I'm more strengthy. They're exactly the same. They're both +1. I feel like it would make more sense for me to do a strength one. So that's what I'm going to roll. Natural 20, my first of the entire night. We've been playing over an hour now. The entire night. First good roll I've had. Woo! Alright, I don't know if this music's really... Is that music too loud for anybody, by the way? Is it good? I'm gonna change it though. I'm gonna go to Vampire Castle instead. Okay, we saved. Oh shit, where was I going? Shoot. I think it had a 7 in it, right? Yeah, right here, right? You hold on for dear life, somehow managing to keep your balance, but the mental strain is overwhelming. The threat of falling into the bottomless chasm takes its toll, and you are mentally traumatized by this event. Take 2d8. No, why? That's too many d8s. 11 points of damage. Thanks, Paul. Thank you, Paul. 5, 6, and 7. I'm done with 40 HP. I've got shit though. I can heal. In fact, I will. Before I go on anymore, I'm gonna down a health potion real quick since look at that. Full health, exactly the same amount of damage I just took. Oh yeah. That's my last potion, but I mean, I've got so many healing spells that like, why not? I'd rather use the potions first and save the spell slots, since the spell slots are more versatile than the healing potion is. 5, 6, and 7. You awaken lying on the floor. Slowly lift your head and glance around. The floor is complete once more. No bottomless chasm. I wonder if it was just an illusion. I wonder what would have happened if I would have failed that strength saving throw. You stand shakily and begin to gather yourself. The spiral staircase is directly in front of you. Beyond that is the wall on which the arcane runes are carved. I don't think I want to fuck with the runes. Do I? No, I can't. I can't go over and fuck with the runes because I've got disadvantage on checks because I'm exhausted. And all my intelligence stuff is all low. So there's nothing I can do with the runes. So I think I want to just ignore them. I don't want to poke and prod them and, you know, mess up. It's probably a mistake, but I have to ignore the runes. And I have to just try to get this spiral staircase. Just based on my exhaustion and my level of intelligence. You got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. You carefully move towards the stairs, nerves on edge unless some other trap or arcane curse is present here. But no, you make it all the way to the staircase with no ill effects. The spiral staircase goes on only in one direction, up. This is obviously how you access the upper floors. Surely nothing good lurks up there, but that's okay. Yeah, we're going to go up. We're still going to ignore the runes. It's probably going to like blow up the staircase or something by ignoring them, but whatever. You take the stairs one step at a time, watching on all sides for anything out of place. Slowly you ascend, and then after a little while emerge at what appears to be the south end of yet another spacious chamber. The chamber is almost completely empty, but on the floors is an intricate mosaic. Looking more closely, you see that it is a large map depicting the realm of Gauntlet, with all of its different regions. On the left-hand side of the chamber, the western side, you see an exit leading to yet another spiral staircase going up. Another staircase leads off the opposite side of the room, the eastern side. You reason that these lead to the western and eastern spires of the citadel. On the far wall, you see a strange door. It is sturdy metal, and on its surface is a network of letters, perhaps some kind of puzzle which must be solved to open the door. That's what I'm worried about. Choose an option. To go to the western spiral staircase and ascend, 673. to go to the eastern spiral staircase, 566, to go to the opposite side of the room and check out the strange door, or go back down. I mean, we gotta go up. We're gonna go up one of them. We're gonna go up either east or west. Was there anything about either of them, east or west, that would make us choose one or the other? No? Yeah, it's just 2 staircase. I mean, we'll just go east. Let's go east, I guess. 566. If you have the code word informed, I don't. If you have rescued, I don't. You move to the eastern side of the room, looking up the staircase, and see it winds up in a tight coil. Quite far from what you can tell, cautiously you place your foot on a step and begin your ascent. When you're a little way up, you begin to hear voices, quite a few of them. The spiral staircase seems to be widening too, as if the spire is increasing in width. Soon the voices are very close. As you near the top of the stairs, you see that it opens out into a long gallery where the doors of several cells are visible. Most of them are empty, their metal barred doors standing ajar. Carefully keeping low to the floor, you peer around the corner to the left and see a group of 3 large orcs guarding a cell at one end of the gallery. It appears to be the only cell they are concerned with. The orcs are talking amongst themselves. A wolf also lies nearby, munching on a huge bone. So you will have to continue with that thing as well. Currently, it is fixated on that bone and thus hasn't caught your scent. Ooh, what's in the cell? Do I even need to mess with these people? Somehow you're going to have to distract these guards, unless you're returning here. Perhaps if you've created a diversion at the opposite end of the gallery, you could draw them away from the door. Choose an option. Do you... Okay, what is this? Do you possess a bag of tiny goblins? Does anybody? Has anybody ever possessed a bag of tiny goblins? I cannot go to 583, but geez, I really wish I could. I want to see what that entry says. If you are a caster, you could create a diversion by casting an illusion spell. You know what? That's not a bad idea at all. I think I've got Druidcraft. I took it kind of as a joke because I did not think... Oh, I didn't take it. I was gonna take Druidcraft. Damn it. I have Fairy Fire. I think that would work. I think if they saw some, like, bright lights popping up, they'd go and investigate that. Let's do that. I'm gonna make some sparkly Fairy Fire lights. You prepare yourself to place an illusion at the south end of the gallery to try to divert the orcs. Choose a spell which will create an illusion. I think that works. And yeah, I will deduct that spell slot. Make an intelligence check to see if they recognize the illusion. Oh, okay. And I see that it's a DC for the orcs. Okay. Okay. So it's going to be a first level spell slot. I could bump it up to a second level spell slot and make up the lights. No, I can't. You can't bump up Fairy Fire. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to have them roll a d20. Unless they've got a -1, which I don't think they do. Let's pull up the stat block for an orc. I doubt they've got a -1. It's probably a 10, which is a +0. They got -2! Hell yes! Fantastic. Okay, this is getting very wedding-y, this music. Let's go to Castle Jail, since we're literally in a Castle Jail right now. Oh, fantastic. They're actually going to miss that save. Okay. See what happens. If they fail, go to 677. They did. Take the code word diversion. Okay. Got it. Now is your chance. You've diverted the guard's attention. You can quickly move to the locked cell and attempt to free the prisoner. Otherwise, you can use your advantage at the distraction to make a surprise attack on the guards instead. Ooh. Oh. How am I supposed to free them? I don't have a lockpick. I'm going to go to 580. Let's see what it says. You move quickly to the locked cell and survey the locked situation. Glancing inside, you see a young woman seated on a rough bed at the far end. She is staring at the floor, consumed by despair, it would seem. If you have code word cell key, I don't. It's far too sturdy to bash, but if you have any thieves tools... let me see something. I think I've got built-in thieves tools as a Warforged. Maybe not. No. Shoot. I doubt I have thieves tools. What was I thinking? I should have taken the speed attack thing, or the surprise attack on them. Well, this is unfortunate. I can't even do anything. Look, I don't have a cell key, so I can't go to that, and it's too sturdy. But it says if you've got lockpicks, go to 609. But I don't. But I gotta click one of them. That or I'll just go back to where it was. But I don't remember where it was. Oh, where was I? Shoot. I don't have lockpicks. I'm gonna go to the Dungeon Guard combat sheet. Let me see something. Oh, well, let me just click it. Adobe. Dungeon. It wouldn't be so bad if my mouse wasn't poopy. Yep, here it is. Let's see here. There's 3 of them. I think we got time for this. I think this will be a nice fight to cap things off. What's it called? Dungeon what? Dungeon Guard battle map. Plus, I want to see this map. I want to see exactly what we're working with. Okay. Okay. Oh god, I forgot about the wolf. One, two, three. This is also gonna be a pretty rough fight. Okay, that is a very big wolf. Okay. So. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. They're actually all... Oops. These three are actually all down here. And they're surprised. The wolf is not surprised. The wolf stayed chewing its bone. Sweet. Okay. Let's do this. Where is... Oh, so I gotta pull up a wolf. I gotta pull up a wolf stat block. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this fight. I don't think this one's gonna be that bad. It's very unfortunate, but I see the wolf is snarling at me and is finishing its bone, putting it down, getting up, getting ready to eat me. So, well, first off, we do all need to roll initiative, which is bad because you know how we usually roll initiative here. Poorly. Oh, I got a dirty 20. Okay, wolf initiative. And then ogre initiatives. Orc initiatives. Alright, I mean, that's going to check out. So it's going to go us, wolf, then the orcs. Because they are surprised. Okay, so I think first things first. I'm going to have to come out here and I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to try to kill the wolf. I'm gonna throw a produce flame at it. I'm really worried that there's gonna be a lot of really hard fights in this castle, so I don't want to pop anything off too quickly. So I'm gonna try produce flame on it with a dirty 20. This could very well one-shot that wolf. The wolf only has 11 HP. Ah, 9. Chuck this ball of fire at it, singe all of its fur. I'm gonna have my good old buddy come in here, and of course he's got a +4 to hit. 23. 20. I mean, he's gonna kill it because it's got a D8 +2. So we just. So the scene is we set this fairy fire down in the south, made the 3 orcs come down and investigate, ran around the corner, destroyed this wolf, and then now we are turning and focusing our attention on those 3 orcs that are all grouped together pretty closely, which is a shame for them. I'm kind of thinking about doing an entangle. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't hate them to be entangled. Because they do have range. They've got javelins. Never mind. It really wouldn't do anything for me to entangle them. Damn. Okay. I got a couple options here. I am going to try to light them up with fairy fire for real this time. So they have to make some dex saves. Fuck. Only one of them's gonna fail. Oh no. We'll say the one that's in the middle failed. That is really, really unfortunate. Okay. I think my bodyguard is going to he can't really take all 3 by himself. He's gonna stay by me. Yeah, we're gonna let them come to us now. I think they'll do that too, right? Yeah. What's their movement speed? I think they are gonna make it because they've got that bonus action thing. I'm gonna keep them in the same formation right here. I'm gonna say that this one is gonna try to attack me, not my friend. And he's gonna miss me. That's gonna miss my friend. And that's gonna miss my friend. Wow, we just got by all 3 of the attacks. No matter who they would have tried to attack. Oh, that middle one would have actually hit me, but it didn't, so that's okay. Now is when the fun's gonna start. My buddy's gonna fight the one that is lit up currently. Was that a +3 or +4 he's got? +4, so that was actually a 12. Did that hit this thing? It did not hit the... Oh, it missed it by 1. Shit. Even with advantage. Come on, Storm Stab. Okay. I'm gonna chuck a ball of Produce Flame at that one that is currently lit up. And it's got advantage. Nice. Melted that one exactly his amount of HP. He is no longer lit up, no longer giving up any kind of light. Okay, and then we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna have them both attack us one at a time. They've got a +5 to hit. Okay, we'll go for me first. That's gonna miss. Then we're gonna go for my buddy. Wow. These 2 orcs cannot hit the broadside of a barn. We're going to start to focus fire on the one to the left first, which of course is going to be Storm. Storm's going to try to redeem himself. He can't. He cannot redeem himself. He is rolling so bad. I'm just going to start chucking out balls of fire. 20 will do it. 9 points of damage. He's only got 6 HP left. Okay. But now they both get to swing again. We're going to do the same thing where they're attacking one of each of us. Me. Oh, he finally got hit. How much damage did they even do? A D12. Oh. Wow. They do a lot of damage. 7 points of damage to my bud. That is unfortunate. But that's okay. They're about to die here. He is going to first try to again redeem himself. It's a +4. Why do I keep doing +3? Finally hits him. How much damage did they do? He's only got 6 HP, so he's probably going to kill this thing, hopefully. 6 HP on the dot. Oh man, I feel really bad for this next one that's about to get a fireball in his face. Haven't missed yet with that fireball. 11 points of damage. This dude is limping with 4 HP. Gonna take a swing at my buddy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He might kill my buddy. Well, not kill him. He'll drop him down, though. Oh, how much health did he have? I think he might have had less than that. Oh, no. He had 15 still. I guess the last guy only did 7 points of damage? 6 points of damage? Where's the G12? Oh, yeah. He only did 7 points of damage first time. Cool. So he's still got 5 health. He's still kicking. That's all right. I'm going to go ahead and just finish him off right here with the fight, with the Produce Flame. I know it's... Yeah. Drops. Dead. Woo! Okay. Okay, we are going to, we're going to end it there because, so we've been going for an hour and a half now, and I'm worried that we are very close to the end, but not close enough to get it done within 1 hour. So I'm worried that if we went any further, if we played for like another 30 minutes, then the next time we stream Solo Rolling for the finale, it's only going to be like a 30-minute finale. So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up some things now. First off, thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Rookie Games, first-time chatter, thank you. We are having our first ever convention, GooseCon, if you did not know. It is going to be September 30th to October 2nd in Cincinnati, Ohio. You can pick up a full weekend batch for just $45. We've got hotel blocks that are blocked out that you can grab a room for like as low as like $170, $179, something like that. So go check it out. And if you didn't know, my wife and I stream pretty much like 5 days a week over on twitch.tv/these_Deweese. In fact, I think I may stream a little bit right after this, after I go get a drink and stretch my legs a little bit. We've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight, so come hang out, give us a follow there. We're trying to hit 300 followers this year. That'd be a lot of cool, you know how people say. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and I see that You Meet in a Tavern is live. They are currently playing Call of Cthulhu, and it is a fantastic campaign. Give them a honk when you get in there. Let them know we sent you. Again, thank you all for hanging out, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks for what I'm assuming is going to be the finale of this adventure. Bye, everybody.